Boom! Listen, welcome to Stargeekz. This is Sean.
This is Lil.
This is Steve.
And this is Ed, and as always,
we would be honored if you would join us.
I need to get one of those. Where does he get those wonderful toys?
You definitely need to get one of those.
I need to get. Don't get me a soundboard, man. I'll be off the rails, man. I'm gonna give a voice to inanimate objects that be talking the whole show.
Well, Steve, thanks for joining us this week, man. And
actually, the second you told me. Oh, well, no, the intro is my pleasure. I love doing those things. Once you gave me the keys to that car, like open road, baby. Well, as soon as you told me you weren't talking about 3D animated children's Star Wars content anymore, then I was like, yeah, let's go.
Wow. 3D animated children's content.
That hurt.
Sorry.
Well,
kind of true.
I mean, I asked you guys when it ended. I was like, how did Bad Batch end? And all three of you were like, eh. So I was like, well, thank God I didn't make that.
Much anger in him.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, much anger in him.
It didn't stick the landing.
It didn't. It didn't. You're right. It definitely didn't stick the landing.
Like another show.
Well, I'm glad you like the intro. That's cool.
Yes, I appreciate you. Well, I mean, not much is going on. I don't think I have anything this week. I think I do. I got something coming tomorrow, but we'll talk about that next week. I'll probably talk about it this weekend too. But nothing else. But Ed, I gotta give it to you. So it's news time.
Yes, indeed.
Come closer. I have good news.
Awesome.
So I think you guys talked about this on the regular show, and I wanted to see from a Star Wars side of things. Obviously, Sigourney Weaver's in talks about joining the Mandalorian. What are the thoughts as far as who she could play? Who would be cool to see her play? I mean, she's iconic in so many franchises. So
I got one that may just be maybe she's just a droid. She would be an awesome voice of a droid. She's voiced spaceships and other things.
I agree.
Maybe she's the voice of an aged up Grogu.
Wait, is Grogu a boy or a girl?
They always say he. They say he, the little guy.
Yeah, but they don't know.
He.
Yeah, do they look under the? Do they lift him up?
They gotta pick him up all the time. They gotta change him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
they gotta change him.
You've seen that little green noodle.
Diapers in Star Wars.
You know what I mean?
It's a green noodle. Is that
his
what
little, yeah,
little poop turds and stuff like that. Like, I mean, a little. Yeah, at this point, we all gotta know he's a little boy. Like he's not a girl.
Force wipes himself.
So I guess from a sound clip perspective, do you lift that up and kind of go,
hello, what have we here?
Oh, Ed, goddamn!
I have no idea how quickly you put all these together.
I would like to see her play a villain. I think she would be a fantastic bad guy.
I would say that, but I just don't know where this is going. Like, I need a little synopsis, and then I can kind of put something together. But I don't know anything that's going on in this show.
She's Mandalorian's real mom.
Yeah. I don't need any more family connections of things.
She's a rich politician from Coruscant.
Who's left from Rebels?
Bingo, Steve. I think that's where it's going. She's just going to be some politician.
Or from Clone Wars. Oh, shit. You know what? You're right.
Because they love putting it in those big gowns. You know what I mean? The costuming for the higher ups, like the elites in Star Wars. Like they have those big extravagant gowns and all that stuff. These Hollywood types love that shit.
I'm just trying to think who's left from Mandalorian.
These Hollywood types love that stuff. They love
big gowns and look at me.
I'm just trying to see.
Look at me.
I'm just trying to see who are the
Love me. Love me.
Yeah, y'all can't even hear me or nothing.
No, we're just having fun. Go ahead, Sean. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just trying to figure out who's left from Mandalore that she could be, but I'm not. You know, it's
You
not.
think she'd be away from Mandalore? I mean, Mandalore wasn't it like a dead planet when they were just there?
Yeah, but there were still some factions left of Mandalorians. So I
They're
don't
like the Jedi. You thought they were all dead, and now they're popping out of the
They're
woodwork.
like cockroaches.
yeah. So I'm
Well,
curious.
I mean, yeah, it's like they're like, we wiped out all the Jedi in the galaxy. I'm like, damn, like that's thorough. Like all of them, everywhere.
No.
Like,
No, you didn't.
like
Clearly not. Since
like
they
you spill
prop it
Legos
up.
in your bedroom, you might fucking miss a few of them. You know what I'm saying? Let alone Jedi's and shit scattered throughout the galaxy.
Should be a great bounty hunter. That'd be cool.
Yeah, do you want her to be more of a? I guess that's the thing. Do you want her to have more of a talkie role or an action role?
I want to be action like Ellen Ripley. So I want her to
only
be
way,
Ripley.
the only way she can do action is if they put her in a helmet because they'd have to have a stunt.
They need a stunt double. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
way too old for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
I just don't want. I'm not even gonna say that she's way too. I just don't want anything bad happen to her. Like, just hey.
Well, no, and I don't mean it in a negative way. But remember, like in the first Captain Marvel, when Sam Jackson was a DH Sam Jackson, and he's running around like the 60-something-year-old Sam Jackson, it just didn't work.
I just know how much Disney likes old ladies to like get in on the action. Just like take it easy on her, you know.
What are you talking about?
No, he's right. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. There is an old lady in every show that we've seen so far.
Getting it in too. Look, Carrie Ann Moss about to fuck shit up on the Acolyte.
Carrie Ann Moss is not that old.
She's older than you.
Who else? Who else was in Annette Bening was in Captain Marvel. Who else? Angela Bassett, but Angela Bassett don't age. So
well, I guess it's Warner Brothers too, because like it wasn't Helen Mirren that was trying to fight in Shazam 2.
Oh yeah. Oh god. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess action kind of would lead right into the next piece, is that Ahmad Best is looking to make his Kelleran Beck character a Wick-style Jedi. He's trying to get that some traction. Is this something anybody wants to see?
No.
Not really.
No. I like him.
I don't think gun fu.
Well, are we getting that?
We're getting that in
Acolyte? Like we're getting kind of that force fighting, which would be very much in line with this.
I think he's looking to take it both the next step and as a solo individual.
But it the Ahmed Best story was so good, right? He played this Jedi. Was it an Obi-Wan? And was it an Obi-Wan or what show was it? Or was it a Mandalorian?
That was Mandalorian.
Okay. When it showed the flashback. Okay, so he played, and it was like, all right, good for him. We got the Jar Jar curse out of the way. Ahmed Best rocked it. Great, good story. But now he's like, I want more. And it's like, settle down.
Yeah.
Like, don't overstay, you know, like we gave it, you know, Jar Jar's still there. Okay. Don't let us talk about him again. All right.
Well, we're getting Darth Jar Jar, so
that ain't happening. That's not real.
Oh.
That's like
it's in the new Lego.
It's in the Lego game. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you guys gotta let me know when you're talking about the Lego games, because I don't want to be on that show either.
I don't want to be on that show either.
We will briefly touch upon those. I don't like any of the Lego.
I don't like Lego games at all, let alone since
Yeah,
I've tried playing them so many times. I have some of them, but just because I got them in like for $1 each at yard sales.
But I could see now, maybe not Ahmed Best's Kelleran Beck as a John Wick style, but would you like to see any style of more of a grounded action? But I would almost kind of want that to be like somebody like Cassian Andor, or somebody like a smuggler or outlaw rather than a Jedi.
Oh, gunslinger. Yeah, I mean that'd be cool, but I don't think we're gonna get. Well, we could get a nice like Star Wars Outlaws kind of movie. That'd be dope as shit. Yeah.
Well, I know they talked about it in the article with this, because the Jedi, at least in their initial design, was much more of a Japanese style samurai. And I know I think the thought he had was, if I remember, the John Wick is a different style, kind of a martial art. I think it's I don't have it in front of me, but like more of a Filipino. It's not Japanese, so I think they were looking to kind of branch off from that. Which you're right, we're looking like we might get some of it in Acolyte, but
Yeah, I think we're gonna get a lot of it in Acolyte, and I think that I'm fine with that. I don't think it would be nice if we had like again Star Wars Outlaws kind of movie. That'd be
oh
dope.
yeah. Well,
But
that was what the one of the first incarnations before we got the Mandalorian when Lucas was looking to do a live action. Because I think it was what called 1313, where it was the underbelly of Coruscant, but that got shelved.
yeah, I don't understand why we wouldn't have got that because
That would have been great.
that'd be great because Zack Snyder said his Rebel Moon was gonna be like Star Wars, which is not.
No.
so
No, it wasn't.
I mean, the
Yeah.
only thing that was they had some kind of lightsaber. So.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
about as far as it went. So it would be nice to have a Magnificent Seven kind of Outlaws Star Wars esque kind of movie would be dope. Like that'd be real dope.
Yeah. I guess if you want that same story again though. Like you want
I want that. I like that. I like that story, but I'd rather have aliens and some different bounty.
they gotta be protecting something other than grain though. Like that's too much. That's one step too close.
Oh no, that was
Damn.
terrible. This is not
Golly.
let's be honest. The Magnificent Seven with Denzel and Chris Pratt was awesome. So I'd rather see something like that in that realm.
Now I'm thinking about back to this Ahmed Best here. That what if Dave? Oh my God, I did it again. What if Ed? Because you're the Fallout guy. What if he was more like the mysterious stranger? Like, what if in like all these shows, like there's just one scene where Ahmed Best's character comes in and fucks somebody up real quick and then dips out. You're like, there he was.
So
I could go for that.
I don't know why my mind went to this. Now, what if they were to do something that was more along the lines of the old Kung Fu show, to where you have a Jedi? So you're talking about after Order 66, they're supposed to be gone, and he just becomes the lone wanderer and basically goes from system to system and rights the wrong, but then has to like disappear before the Empire catches up with him.
I could go for that if you had like a really good, compelling like Imperial character that you're following on at the same time, like his adversary that was kind of hunting him or something like that. I could go for something like that. And then also, I don't know if your camera's frozen or if you're just practicing your ventriloquism, because I wouldn't put it past you to do that second part.
No, I would say it's frozen.
Holy crap!
It's because of his.
You want to exit and come back out?
I guess I'm not sure. I've never seen.
Or
that
just
before.
just stop your cam and start it again.
Yeah. But anyway, you still got the slides up, so we good. We can keep going. Character's journey 10 times complex. I have no idea what this means.
So this is just to where they again, all these actors when they're off doing their circuit, if they've ever been involved in Star Wars, it comes up in conversation. And so her comment was just that the character of what the hell?
I don't know.
Drawing a blank. Dix, something along that lines.
Bix?
But
We'll go with
Bix. Thank you.
Dix McGee from Andor.
How she makes the comment that Bix's character arc is 10 times more complex than what we might be thinking right now.
And now it is Bix. Yes, it is Bix, just to confirm.
Yes. But it's just interesting, because again, we all have such high hopes for this. And every actor that they talk to just raves about how great season 2 is.
I believe
so.
it.
I think this is probably the most anticipated Star Wars live action for me.
We said it when we were reviewing it episode by episode on the Geekz, but like Andor season 1 blew us. None of us wanted the show, even cared about it, and then it happened, and we were just all just dumbfounded in awe of how good it was. Every single episode, it was like, this might be the best Star Wars. Like it's really close. It's like way at the top. It's really, really good. So I'm really excited for season 2.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And I think if I remember, I'm going to rewatch season 1 before we get to season 2. But she was captured and being interrogated by the Empire when that whole thing was going down in the town. I don't think she got away.
Yeah, she did.
Did she?
Well, she's in season 2.
Well, she's in there, but I don't think
they escaped. Remember, he got them to the ship, and remember they left.
so.
Yeah,
Makes you wonder,
I
did they
don't remember the end.
did they interrogate her to the point of where she's now like a Manchurian candidate?
I mean,
She compromised.
She was broken. So,
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm super excited for that. Now, this next thing, and this is why it is so good that you're with us tonight, Steve. Helldivers 2 has a Star Wars
video.
fan mod.
So this is
This
only on
looks
PC,
awesome.
but it's so good. Sean.
Wait,
Now,
it's only a PC?
Well, you can't mod the PlayStation version, so
Well, I just didn't know if there was like a patch or something.
there may at some point they may release it, but probably not, because like with the PC it's a lot easier to add these files in, whereas like with the game you have to download it from the store, which means you licensing and all these other issues, right? But not only like the drop ships are like more like Star Wars, and the ships themselves that they fly in are Star Destroyers. It's crazy. And they look awesome jumping around in that armor. Like that changes the fucking game. Now the only difference is like you're not playing against classic Star Wars bad guys, but yes. Oh yes.
See, I've got a friend who's possibly going to unload a gaming PC, and I've told him I'm interested. I'm really interested now if this is something I can do.
I mean, this might be on the box, bro. So at some point, we may be happy to get what we're gonna get. Oh my god, are they going against droids too?
Oh, I know,
dude.
Yeah, there's bugs and there's automaton. So there's bugs and robots you fight against.
Oh man, this is awesome.
So if anybody who's watching this has anything to do with game development, you see what we've got here? We want this.
This is all you need.
Give us a Star Wars game like that.
I agree.
It's really, really cool. Yeah. The mod is amazing. The game in Helldivers 2 is amazing anyways, but like adding that to it, just that skin is like, because
to be on Xbox.
as we're playing it, Sean, me and Lino were like looking at the different armors you can unlock, and it's like, ooh, this one looks kind of like fucking Mandalorian armor. This one kind of looks like a Stormtrooper helmet, but they're all off just a little bit. But adding the actual shit in there,
yo, like, who owns Helldivers? Like, what company made that game?
I don't even know. Respawn? I'd have to look it up. But they really want Xbox in, but it's Xbox they're holding it up.
Yeah. Hey, that's all you had?
I've got one more that there's no slide for, and this
Arrowhead Games.
So, Arrowhead come on, Xbox, let's go.
Yeah,
especially because it's available on Windows, so it's like.
I got some share too.
This last one was just something I don't even remember where I saw it, but they were talking about how there's a fan base out there that has basically taken the last couple of years and they have created a restored digital version of the original theatrical releases for the original trilogy. Now, a lot of us old school fans would like to at least be able to go back and watch that, but apparently they've gotten to a point now to where they're starting to draw the attention of Lucas, and of course George Lucas made the special editions because he was not happy with the original releases and does not want them to be out there again. You guys I would love to be able to see them because again, they're nostalgic for me. I grew up going to see those in the theater, but
like the VHS copies that I have, those are pre.
Oh, I have VHS copies too.
Yeah.
But we're talking about somebody who took that and upgraded them and digitally restored them and put them in a 4K format. So
did he improve the lightsaber battles?
I haven't seen them, but
I'm teasing.
But yeah, I mean, there were some good things that came out of the remake versions, and then there were some bad things. I mean, the first one everyone thinks of is the Han Solo shot in the cantina. Horrible. Leave it alone. There's no need to touch that. But
I got those on VHS and I will never watch them. Like I will never watch the remakes because they're just
The gold boxes.
they're just terrible. It's so bad. I'm so glad that I do have the 2 originals. Steve, I still need your other one, but I'm glad I have the 2 original because I actually watched those and it's just without all those edits, it's just beautiful, man. Yes, I need that, Steve. You got to put that. Waiting for somebody else to put something in the mail too, but this guy.
We're all waiting. We're all waiting for each other to go to the post office.
I gotta go to the post office for you and shit.
You want to know why? Because it's like the Wild West. Like we're all sitting there with our guns ready. And it's like the first person to go. Like we're all fucking gonna be like, ah, fuck, now we have to go.
Yeah. I don't. The only thing is, I don't owe a little anything, so I'm like, damn, man, I could just send him something random.
But I owe you stuff, so
yeah. All right.
So that's all I had news wise.
I have some collectible stuff to talk about. Just one thing. Regal Robot is coming out with Jar Jar Binks concept maquette replica, signature and legacy editions.
How big?
It is 7 inches tall. I'll show you how it looks.
Okay.
There's this a single edition additional is priced at $3.99 and the legacy is at $6.99. Both will be available on 5/21, and here is what the maquette looks like. If you can see it.
No interest.
7 inches for $400.
Yeah.
Get that. Never mind.
I'm not.
I'm gonna keep that comment to myself.
You should, but it's not my bag. Like I don't have a love for Phantom Menace. So to me, I don't really care about this. Like this is like one of those things where I'm just like, eh.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you my opinion.
Hold on.
Yeah. I mean, Jar Jar on top of. Yeah.
I mean, it's signed by Tony McVeigh, which is pretty cool, but at the same time,
it's just a bad taste,
Yeah,
still such a bad taste. It's like we have so much to celebrate. I don't need to dwell on your failures. let's just celebrate the good stuff.
We just talked about Ahmad Best, who's looking to try and bury this, and you guys are bringing it right back.
He's like, no. He does the. I'm sure you have the fucking the Darth Vader. No, you gotta have that on your soundboard.
Yeah,
because that's what Ahmad Best would say.
The original maquettes on display at Star Wars Identities Tour Montreal in 2012. I've seen these maquettes. I'm just not a Jar Jar fan, so it just doesn't really resonate with me. Like I'm like, oh, I love that, but
that back one looks scary as shit. Like what's
this
going
one right
on? Yeah, what the hell? That looks like some Pee-wee's Playhouse, like Big Adventure shit. Like Large Marge,
Daffy Duck with a unicorn horn.
It's like a cartoon. It's more like a caricature cartoon kind of style. I like it, but I don't love it enough to buy it. It's just not
so small for $400.
But I mean, all the maquettes are that expensive. All my maquettes are that price range.
Really?
Yeah. The Yak Face I think was like $5.99. The re.
I mean, you can get a quarter scale for that.
Yeah, but a little. I mean, you know what it is.
I understand, but it's still like I'm.
Go back up real quick. It's like somebody they paid somebody to design that, and they're like Misa back, and it's like swing and a miss.
What's up, Fernando?
But you know what though, man? People gonna buy that though. Like it's not. It's because it has the word lineage to it. It comes from
it's gonna sell.
It comes from the Lucas archives. It's a piece of history, and you'll never. I mean, to be honest, let's be honest. No one's ever gonna recreate this. Like getting the rights to the Lucas archives is probably one of the hardest things on the planet to do. So I mean, if you are a collector of those things, people are gonna buy it. It doesn't really, it don't matter. They can put shit on a fucking table, and I think it'll just work. Not technically shit, but you know what I'm saying. So, I mean, I can't wait because I think they're coming out with a couple other pieces that I do want, that are coming out. So this one I can pass on though.
Yeah, I think you can.
Yeah.
I mean, you already said you weren't collecting, prequel trilogy stuff anyway, for the most part. So
Yeah, for the most part, yeah, I'm good. So.
You don't want any Darth Maul stuff, even like Darth Maul.
I have.
Oh, you got them all back there. I see.
I got them all back there, and I'm gonna get the Samuel L. Jackson one, the Mace Windu one.
Those that gold Naboo ship is.
Well, I have the N1 Starfighter coming from Mandalorian.
I know, but it's not gold.
But the N1, I think the N1 is a better version of that shit. Like I like
gold is cleaner. Mandalorian's is fine, but I still don't like that that's his shit because I don't feel like that's his ride. It's like a dad had a kid and then traded in his minivan that he already had for like a fucking Miata. Like, what are you doing? Like, there's no room. What the fuck?
Yeah,
you had a minivan.
Yeah, he can't. Like, it's weird because he can't collect bounties anymore. No. Like, how does he collect bounties? How does he carbonite anybody anymore? Like,
but he's not.
Yeah,
he can carbonite him, and then he could fucking link him up through some cable to his ship and just trail him behind.
Yeah, I mean, it just loses its touch because we all, when we first seen that ship, that was like, oh, Slave One, but more of the Mandalorian ship. So that's what we're thinking. As
the Razor Crest clutch.
Yeah, yeah, fucking clutch. So it's like now it's like, what is this?
I especially
like the one though. I like it.
I especially liked when the Jawas fixed his ship up with duct tape and fucking wood screws, and he flew through space with that shit, and I was like, I've been there. You know what I mean? I've been in some cars where like, damn, we gotta go how far in this? All right, let's fucking go.
So, I mean, I like the N1 for an escape pod. Like if he was in a jam and he has a Razor Crest and fucking boom boom, he hits a button.
Like the Batmobile, like the Bat Pod jumped out of the Batmobile. Like if that thing flew out of the back of the Razor Crest, now we're in business.
Steve, why the hell are we not at the table telling these damn stories? Oh, it's frustrating.
Could you imagine they're like, oh, we got his ship, it's derelict, and it's floating in space, and they're surrounding him, and all of a sudden, thing flies out of the bag and starts fucking everybody up.
Oh, that'd be so tough. Damn it. Anyway, so that's it. I mean,
we can dream.
Yeah, we can dream. That's it for our news segment of the show, but we want to talk about something that a little has been really kind of wanting to push, but in different realms. But I felt in the Star Wars realm, it was something to talk about for everybody. But talking about Star Wars video games from the 80s. And granted, this is not every game. We pulled as much as we could.
Yeah,
but
some of the worst games of all time as well, just to let you know.
Oh, yeah, it started off rough.
Some of the worst games of all time. So I'll let you. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
No.
And this was the very first Star Wars game for all of us to play. July 1982. Yes.
What a beautiful box that is. What gorgeous box art that is. That's great.
You know what? This wasn't a terrible game, though.
No.
That's the thing. There was no winning this game. This is just like most of the Atari games, most of the arcade games back in the day where you're just getting high scores. So the game keeps repeating itself unless you let it get to the base. But
there's a way to beat it though, isn't it? It's like 45 hits you got to hit it with.
Well, that's how to kill the AT-AT.
Yeah.
But then another one comes. You know what I mean? Like they just continue to cycle.
Keeps going.
So I think it's 48, but then there's a block on it that appears.
Yeah, shoot.
That if you hit it, it blows up sooner or it blows up immediately. It shortens the amount of hits it needs. But again, this wasn't a terrible game, especially coming out in 82. Like if you look at some of the games in comparison in 82, this has got multiple colors. This has got, you're moving and you're actually moving pretty fast. You could like fly past these things really quickly and speed around.
It's like Defender.
Yeah, actually, that's a good comparison. Defender.
It came out over a year before I was born, so I didn't play this one.
Steve got to emulate it then. I mean, it's not a terrible game.
It doesn't look bad. It looks like an AT-AT from afar. You know what I'm saying? So.
And that's the snow speeder. I mean, that's so it's pretty good. Oh, there goes Sean's putting some. I mean, not terrible. Again,
yeah.
I mean, look how quickly that thing moves around. Like, and you can juke
it's
with
pretty
it.
fucking cool. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, no, it's not bad for like just a game to kind of play. And honestly, they got the AT-AT right, and they kind of got the snow speeder not wrong either.
Well, they got it right. That's what I'm saying. Like that, I like the color, the 4-color background because it kind of, it shows the snow, the skyline, the sun. It does a pretty good job with its capabilities.
It's not bad. Not bad.
1982. So,
yep,
respect.
A home version of Defender with a Star Wars skin.
Well, that's what half the games were like that, right? Like they like the one, how many Space Invader clones are there that were the same thing? So.
But the one thing that I do love about this is the box art. Oh, I love the box art. I
get that as a poster. That looks fucking great.
Yes. Gotta say, man, the box art.
The poster when you get those lights in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I might try to grab. I don't think they have a giant size poster of that, but I actually might want to get that.
You can find something.
You can make your own.
I might. Now I'm thinking about it. I might.
I wouldn't even go giant size. You go by 11 by 17 or something.
Yeah,
that size.
Fine.
It's a nice thing to frame and boom.
Yeah,
like a regular, like a magazine size cover.
No. I need a poster size.
How much wall space are you gonna kill on this? But
I got enough wall space. A little. Don't judge my wall space.
Did you order those lights?
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Did you tell Ed about those lights?
Yeah, I'm not even telling nobody about that. I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Not even gonna tell Ed.
Ed need those lights.
Ed don't need those lights. Ed, you want Star Wars lights?
Let's see them.
Yeah, I'll send it to you later.
All right.
I'll send it to you when I get them. So you to link all late and
you make you jealous. All right, so the next game is the worst game of the bunch. I mean, this.
Oh no, this is not the worst game. It's bad, but it's not the worst.
I remember having this as a kid and just turning it off. Like
really, I would never turn off a game as a kid.
This was awful. It was hard to control. It made no sense.
But it reminded me of like all those other games back then. Like it's not. Why would I turn this off? This is like, oh, this is cool, but it don't do nothing.
Doesn't do anything. I turned off ET when I first tried to play it.
Wow, everybody did that.
I remember when I got ET and I'm like, I can't do anything.
Can't get out of the hole.
I played ET for a minute just trying to figure it out.
I did try it and then I couldn't, and I was like, I'm bored.
Yeah,
so I'm going back to what was it? Pitfall.
What I don't understand about this game is what the hell is the point?
There was no point. That's what I'm saying. There was no point to this game.
Like it like over time, I think the Jedi thing would hit the bricks and the bricks would go down right in this area, and then if you keep waving it around the right way, I guess you kind of avoid. It's the first person who loses all their bricks. That's what I think it was. So whoever loses all their bricks first, then that's it. Game over. Yeah. This is a terrible game. This is a terrible.
I don't remember it at all. That's the thing. I don't remember it because it was so bad. I just haven't played it since I was like 5.
Yeah, well,
I remember the box.
This looks awful.
Now the question is, would you buy the box just to have?
No, that box looks awful.
I don't like the box.
Terrible.
That box is garbage.
Yeah. Look how big his lightsaber is, like a knife.
Yeah, he's got his like light letter opener with his
It's a letter opener.
Hey, I'm confused. What the hell is a Sears video game system?
Oh, it was an Atari clone. They made the Atari.
What?
Sears had Sears had an Atari 2600.
It was like a Sears brand Atari.
I
That's
have
crazy.
that. I have a
Does
copy.
it have the Sears logo on it?
That
would be awesome if it did.
That would be awesome.
Great.
Hold on,
Like a
check.
lifted one, like a 3D Sears logo on it. Oh.
A little getting up to get his Sears Atari. I did not know this existed. So that's even crazier. Ed, did you know this existed?
What, the Sears thing?
Yeah.
I'd heard of it. I'd never seen one. I had an Atari, so I don't need the Sears version as a kid.
Yeah, who needs a fucking Sears version?
Yeah.
Pretty knows those.
I got name brand sneaks. I don't need knockoffs.
I remember Sears had a video game section back in like the 80s and the 90s.
It's in the garage. The one I have up here is the old OG wood panel.
All right, so you don't
because I have the Vader edition because they used to call it the Vader because it had the 4 button and it was black.
Mm-hmm.
It had some red highlights. They used to call it the Vader 2600. And I have a Sears one. I have the box for the Sears one.
Oh, nice. Shit. What are you doing? It's supposed to be in the video game room. What are you doing?
You know what? Because there's no room.
Yeah, you're right. There's no room in there. You're right. All right, move on.
And it's not one of my favorites. So I was like, yeah.
Yeah, why you want this?
I bought that box with you guys.
I don't remember.
When we were at the toy show.
This would be amazing to have. Could you imagine? That's such a cool cabinet. It just looks cool, man.
Cabinet's cool. The game is not.
The game.
I enjoyed this game.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was
I don't like this game.
the wireframe Star Wars. Actually, I built an arcade game machine in my basement that emulates everything. I play this one. Now, it doesn't have the original yoke controller, so I play it with a trackball. But
yeah, now I'm thinking about it. I was over your house. You didn't let me play any arcade games, man. Now I'm thinking about it. How dare you?
Damn.
We were busy doing other stuff. I'll turn it on for you. I don't care.
Yeah. Dirty laundry, airing it out.
Yeah, I want to upgrade the damn thing. It's a little wonky. Probably because I built it myself.
I like how Sean doesn't put a pin in anything and circle back. He's like, pops it his head. He's like, you know what? You didn't let me play shit when I went to your house.
Well, that's all right because I see the lights you're talking about and they are cool. Thanks for telling me.
Oh, you did. I was going to say it to you after the show. I have my phone right in front of me.
I think I might actually get a couple of those because they would work well in the TV room.
Pre-order them now, man, because the Star Wars community don't know about them yet.
And that price, so that's crazy.
Yeah. All right.
They're big. They're like almost 5 feet.
Yeah.
Should have got more than 2, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, but I like this.
Back in the day in the arcade, yeah, I would probably play this all day. I think I probably did. You know,
I so many quarters in.
Yeah, I mean, we all played this in the arcade. Who didn't?
I played this game in the arcade, even though it was also came out before I was born. But I'm just looking at I always get a kick out of and love the cabinets themselves, and that is one of the best cabinets I've ever seen. Like the details on the inside, around the sides of the screen. It just looks like you're sitting in the cockpit. Like that had to be one of the coolest experiences, going to an arcade and just saddling up to that thing, with all the shit around you and the noises.
It was a dream come true as a kid in the 80s to see that and to love Star Wars. I mean, like every kid did. To go into an arcade thing and be covered and be around and you feel like you're in a X-wing those experiences. These kids today will never understand those experiences. And
just
maybe
the sounds, just the noise when you walked into an arcade in the mall and all the and the fucking change machines going and people laughing and yelling.
Yeah, I mean, your experience in arcade in Chicago, I'm pretty sure it was pretty heavy.
Oh yeah,
not here in Delaware. It wasn't like that, but it was.
Yeah, and Sean, that is the same one that because you could see the joystick handle and everything that the arcade went up released.
Yeah, I know.
So, I think what they want to do is they want to re-release it with the light up marquee. Because they did release it with the seat.
Yes.
Extender. But I don't know if I like that. I never liked that seat. It just seemed way too big,
Yeah,
bulky for an arcade one-up. But yeah, this
yeah,
is a,
I've seen them for
it's
sale.
a
but I'm gonna-
fantastic machine. This is a fantastic machine.
Yeah, it
What's
would be in my setup. It would be amazing because everything is Star Wars. So like
that would look so fucking cool in your room, Sean.
I know,
Oh,
Steve. I know. That'll
And
probably be my next purchase.
you won't even need to play it. Just let it be on. Let the
No, I wouldn't
noise
play it at
go.
all.
Let the fucking lights and the noise go. Oh, beautiful.
It
I
had
might
that digitized Obi-Wan Kenobi voice in it, which was so cool back in the 80s.
Yeah. Even in this was like I think it was Han Solo's too. It was like it was like something kid. We out of here. Like,
You're all clear, kid. Now let's blow this thing and go home.
yeah. So I think this was cool. It was just repetitive. Like, but that's what every video game was.
That's
like,
all of them
Ever,
in
yeah.
the early 80s were.
But
I'm
I
gonna-
like it though because it changed up a lot too.
I'm gonna cut in, Ed. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. I'm gonna show you guys what they used to call the Vader console. It's not really Vader, it's not on there, but you can just see the colorway to the Atari, and then also the Star Wars Atari here. And I'll zoom this in here
Oh.
because of the orange and black, and it was an all black
Oh,
because
yeah,
this
I
was a
remember
wood
that.
grain.
Yeah.
So that's what that is. And then the Sears one was it said telegames on it because that's what right here. So that's what made it Sears. And you can see on the bottom here, they even put it on here. The
Sears logo.
I don't know why. Yeah, for sale to Sears Roebuck and Company because it was like a specialty one for Sears. So
Look at it. Show us the front of it real quick. The one picture right above that one. Down. There you go.
oh, this one. Yeah.
Yeah, just that little wood grain bar. I love that shit. I wish it was like. I wish it did cooler shit, but I would love to have like all that wood grain technology, electronics, lining stuff. Like, it's so.
That was
silly.
the 70s. So
why would we do that? Why
so
would you
70s.
add wood grain to plastic electronics? Like,
Everything
why?
was wood
And
grain.
you know what? Not only did they do it, but they did it, and everyone was like, "Fuck yeah, that shit's fucking hard." I want to do that with my whole house. I want to do that in the car, like wood grain.
And
in
they
the
did.
car.
You know how many stereos were like that? How many different
everything was wood grain,
I'm
bro.
surprised they didn't have like wood grain Walkmans and shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's shit.
And
No,
they
we didn't have
did have wood grain cars like that.
Oh, I know.
Of
Yeah.
course.
I
With the wood
didn't-
grain paddle. With the wood grain
Well,
paddle.
I was
on it.
born in this
Plastic
era. That was like none of the shit like was extinct when I was born.
Oh, it was extinct.
This was all well and good.
You didn't have a wood grain 8-track player.
Shit, did you have a wood grain cable box?
No,
You push the buttons on that
we
shit?
never had a cable box.
Oh yeah, no. My grandma had a cable box, and you hit the buttons because you had cable. You on top of it, you hit the buttons, and it clicks to the channels that you need. It's like click, click, click. I remember that shit like it was.
We had wood. I had a wood TV. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
the
everybody had a
screen with the wood
TV.
all around.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
And they're like, move the TV. You're like, fuck. Like it's so heavy.
So-
It weighs 350 pounds. It's solid oak. Why you didn't even make this out of particle board? Like it's solid oak. Like a 400-year-old tree made this television. So dumb.
Oh,
All right.
man,
So
it
there you go with that. This was 83.
Yep.
What we got next, Ed? Another 83
Oh.
game.
Hey, I was born right when this game came out.
And this is this is a bad game.
This was
Garbage.
bad.
Yeah,
Yes.
but this has a fucking sweet ass box though.
Sweet box though. Steve. Sweet.
Sweet box.
The box art is saving all these games.
Yo, for real though.
That's
Yeah.
really all I'm looking at because I never played these games and I'm not gonna. Like, I don't want to play that. But that box looks really good. Sean, you need to get that one on your fucking wall too.
I would love to, Steve. What was that called? Space Battle or Battle of what? What was it called?
Death Star Battle.
Death Star
Yeah.
Battle. Oh my god.
Not a good game.
No.
We can move on from here because
Oh, okay. I was gonna play a video of it, but never mind.
No,
Yeah,
we don't
no.
want to.
What'd you do? What did you have to do? I don't know about this game.
All right,
People
all
are
right,
tuned
Sean,
in to
Sean.
know.
You got the video,
Yeah,
Sean?
fuck,
Good.
I will play it. Give me 2 seconds. Hold on.
Ed, you play this one?
I think so. A friend of mine in school had it, and I wanted to play it. And then after playing it at his house once, I'm like, okay, I don't need to buy this.
Yeah, Steve.
What the fuck?
So first of all, you had to go through the hole that keeps popping up, and if you make it through the hole, which is weird.
Well,
If
you got to get through the shields.
That's what happens. And you
Well, I
go
mean,
through the shields, hyperspace.
That's
and
pretty
then-
cool.
That's hyperspace from every Atari game.
And then you end up here where you gotta destroy, I guess, the orange button, I guess.
The little glowy thing.
Yeah.
You gotta beat the block.
Oh, you gotta walk. You gotta stay away from the ship, stay away
So-
from the beam, and
Yeah,
try
this
to kill the blocks in order to get to the orange thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Phoenix, the arcade game.
Oh, I
is
forgot
he gonna
about
do
that.
it?
You're right.
Did he do it? Does he beat it in this?
I'm sure he
wow.
does.
Yeah.
Oh
There you go. Boom.
shit! Oh, but he got blown up too. Though.
Oh, back to the regular thing. Then you're
He
right
got
back.
blown up too. Oh, I would have broke my whole Atari right there. Like, not
Yeah,
done.
just bullshit because he got hit by a little thing and he blew up. So, yeah, that game.
Almost had it. Great fucking. Oh, I love these video game covers. I'm gonna be gushing about these.
This shit right
Ooh.
here.
Oh, I loved it, but this game was hard.
It was hard as shit, but it was like Spy Hunter.
Yes, and that was the hard
Oh.
part, is because the controls, it had the same yoke control, which was very hard to manipulate, especially the speeder bike scene, because you had to kind of have the right forward back speed, dodge the trees. The speeder bikes came out, the Ewoks were setting traps. Yeah, you had to. It was that this part was hard.
The
Yo, but the fucking arcade thing,
Oh.
it looks beautiful.
Oh,
yeah, I was where I was going. Like that
Oh,
arcade cabinet is clutch. Not only that, but like the striping on the side that just screams 80s. And I don't know about you guys, but I know the kind of plastic they had in the 80s, and I can feel how rough that fucking plastic is. You know what I'm saying? It's got all the bumps and shit all over it. They never made the smooth plastic in the 80s. It's always had like it felt like old leather, you know?
Texture. Yeah.
Dude, the box a little. Come on.
No, this was fun.
That
I
looks
remember
awesome.
playing this one.
yeah. I
This one,
wasted-
this one to me, I would have gone toward outside of the other arcade one.
So is
The
this
other
like
arcade one looked better, but this one played better.
this is like a
this one-
speeder bike? Just a speeder bike game? Like
it
you
went
race
through different. You went through the movie. You went
We
through
went to
different
Return
stages.
Return of the Jedi. Yeah.
Yeah. But this was the opening piece. And you got to the end, and if you made it, you had R2D2 and C3PO standing at the bottom of the Ewok village, and C3PO would be like, "We are now a part of the tribe." So good.
Damn,
And they played Yub Nub, and everybody was like, "This is the best game ever."
Everybody was yub nubbing.
Yeah. I don't even remember half of the other segments after this because I almost never got through the Forest of Endor.
Yeah,
Well, that's
one-
the thing. Like this is a quarter game, right? Like you're throwing
Yep.
quarters in this, and the just this piece here, this part here, so tough.
Look, lives 0.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Opening level.
Definitely make it, but this is on the arcade. This is on the arcade 1-up one. So
Well, so I was able to get this as an emulator for my machine, but again, because of the controls, if you don't have that control, it doesn't play right.
It doesn't work. Yeah.
Yeah. So
See, I
That
think
kinda
we need an
stinks.
upgrade.
Actually, I would like
Snap
Arcade
on
1-Up
yoke
to
upgrade.
use this one and this skin and this thing instead of the other Star Wars if they're going to re-release it. You've got the game right here. Put this one front and center, and then put the original Star Wars one as the secondary game.
What's that little one, that tabletop 1-up you have? This, because so much of that
Oh,
is
yeah.
empty space on the bottom there. That would be a dope freaking tabletop
Yeah, my
countertop
marble one. Yeah,
emulator or arcade 1-up. Like if you took that whole base out of it and just had the screen sitting there with the yoke controller, that'd be crazy.
damn, they don't even have it no more. It was on Amazon for a minute. Now it's gone. Fuck. I think.
all right.
Liz
So
has
May 83.
So in 85, they basically took the original Star Wars game with the wireframe
cabinet.
and it's the exact same cabinet. The arcades were able to order the upgrade to it to where it now became this version with the AT-ATs in it as opposed to the Death Star. Played the
Yeah,
same, worked the same.
And
Just
it was an
different
Empire
version.
Strikes Back version of it. That's why.
Yep.
It just seems like an unfinished game, you know, when it's like this kind of. It was,
Yeah, but
it was
it's-
the style. It's how they were going. You know, it's what they were, and it kind of looks like that when you're looking inside like the screens on the ships in the movie. when they're looking at other things, they do look like that. It's all in a grid and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I mean,
I do like the Empire Strikes Back logo slapped on the cabinet. It's nice.
Just a sticker they just
Yeah.
slap up there.
There were a few. I didn't see many of these out there because I don't know if I guess that the arcade owners were like, hey, I'm still making good money on the original version and it's not worth paying for this upgrade. So I didn't really remember these being out there often. You had to actually look for them.
There was I've seen it once or twice. And that was in recent retro arcade places that.
Damn, I'm so pissed. I thought I missed out on the arcade one up, the Star Wars one. So I gotta find it somewhere.
Here we go. This is the Japanese
Correct
Star Wars game.
Yeah,
where he's fighting scorpions and weird animals with his lightsaber.
Yeah, I remember this one.
I only played this recently because of the fact that it was a Japanese only and you couldn't get to it, at least back then. This
isn't nothing like the movie. He doesn't have a lightsaber on Tatooine. This is bullshit.
This is after he met Obi-Wan, and maybe he just walked out and kind of.
He didn't turn that lightsaber on until his ass got on the Millennium Falcon and started playing around with that little target thing.
He really didn't. Yeah, exactly, because he didn't use it anywhere else.
It's true. That box art is not good looking. Like that looks. That's
a picture.
It looks crazy.
You can see the wrinkles in it. That's like a picture of the box art.
That's not a wrinkle. Those are ships. Those are X-wings.
Yeah,
streaking up.
There's wrinkles on the fucking paper on the left side. I'm just saying, it's a picture.
I got what you're saying. I got what you're saying. Yes.
Yeah, but he's like this, so he's like this. Like it's because the actual poster is kind of like this, a little more faded back.
Well, and not only that, but like Mark Hamill. I mean, yes, but no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's been a lot of posters. I mean, remember Army of Darkness? Like Bruce Campbell was like ripped on that poster.
And Leia, her dress was all the way around. It wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't like that. So
yeah, what's the gameplay on this one? I gotta look at this gameplay because
it wasn't
like
bad.
You walk around and you smack those little critters with your blue stick.
It's pretty standard for everything. Yeah.
Oh, it's Namco. It's Namco.
You jump, you hit. You jump, you hit.
Yeah.
Time it.
Holy shit.
Yep. Side scrolling. That was everything at the time.
It's everything to a little now.
I prefer this game to the NES version.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah,
it's not bad. It reminds me of Kid Icarus or some shit.
Oh so yeah,
he's got a gun too. Dang.
Yeah,
that's exactly
the force.
Yeah, it reminds me of like Castlevania kind of.
Yeah, kind of cool though. Not gonna lie. Oh shit, he can swim too.
He's got Ninja Turtles right here. The Ninja Turtle game. Remember when they would swim?
Yeah, that's dope. I can't look at this one. They got the.
I'm telling you, this. I prefer this game.
Yeah, this game is not bad at all. It actually looks pretty dope. Oh shit. Yeah, this is kind of tough. I like this.
Go to see if they have the ending. Go all the way to the ending and see if they have the final battle. Wait till you see that. Yeah, see here's the
trench run that's awesome. Wow. I like that. Shit, I would take that arcade version.
That looks unbelievable.
Oh, chose the wrong one.
Yo, that looks hard as shit, don't it? It's going fast as hell.
That's what I was saying. I was like, that's like a maze.
It's like that Battletoads game, Sean, remember?
Oh my god, it was terrible. God, I hated that game. But
I would only be able to play this with like Game Genie, cheats activated, unlimited lives. You know what I'm
keep
saying?
going to the end to the Vader fight.
Yeah, that's cool as shit. Hold on, we can get that.
See if they have the Vader, or is that on the other one? That might be the next one. Never mind.
Oh, it's the next game.
Was that the one where it had like multiple Vaders?
There was a ceremony. I was
wait, you're gonna get there to the point where you get to the Death Star and you blow it
right
up.
There.
It's like right there, dude.
Yeah,
that is tough though. That's not bad, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. That's pretty tough. I kind of like that. Dang,
would take forever to get that pattern down.
Look at that.
Yeah, they do the whole
Cool
thing.
shirt. That's a cool ass t-shirt though. Wow.
Look at that. They gave Chewie the medal.
Oh shit. That's
And
dope.
Han didn't get one.
Han. Yep.
Yeah.
Not the Han.
Oh,
Look
way
at
to go. Han
Congratulations.
got the shaft.
As it should be.
Yeah, that was tough, man. That was tough. Yeah,
And I bet you, right when the credits hit, I bet you it was like a 8-bit version of the Star Wars. It was like
The opening was.
I like that. I actually really like that. That.
Yeah,
probably-
because I've been I have a handful of Japanese games because I have the Retron 5 because it plays the Japanese NES games.
Mhm.
So, oh my god, I've never seen this. This is what
has got to be the worst one of all in this time
And
segment of
not a good
This
cover.
game was so stupid.
Look at the bottom. It says Flippy for the Commodore. Like this is crazy.
What was
Yeah.
that?
This was on a floppy disk.
Yeah.
Mad. Look at this. Box art is awful.
Yeah, it's so
Everything
busy.
was
There's so much
awful.
happening. Right?
This
What?
was so bad.
Who's the guy in the red underoos with the mohawk? Like who's?
That's I don't know who that is.
That's one of those characters that was
Is it from the cartoon? Is it from the
From
Droids
Droids.
cartoon?
Yeah, that was in the Kenner line, and he was like, I mean, he's worth like a lot of money now, but that was from the cartoon.
He sucks.
He sucks.
Yeah. See this.
Oh, you had to feed the little floaty.
No, you're
thing?
throwing
He's like-
rocks at it.
That doesn't
Yeah.
look nothing like C-3PO.
He looks like a Lego man.
Look at that.
so bad.
That is bad.
Yeah. And you had to
He's
use the
throwing
little.
rocks on an arc like in Friday the 13th game.
He's fighting Wally and Eve.
What is he doing?
Whoa! What's going on there? What was that?
Poor R2.
Wait!
Getting it.
Oh boy!
Wow, this is bad.
Yeah, that arm kind of juts out at a weird spot. Like
Yeah. This.
it kind of doesn't look like an arm.
Yeah. All right, let's move on from this game. This is awful.
Yeah. There's nothing
Yeah.
there.
Get me out of here. Sorry, let me stop sharing.
Yeah.
I apologize.
That
Move along.
my retro video game heart broke right there.
And we finally made it to the NES era.
I have this game in.
So this came out on the NES, Game Boy, and the Sega Master System.
Mhm.
Now that is another fantastic cover.
It is. That's a good poster, actually.
The JVC on top sells it. Mm-mm-mm.
Lucasfilm games. This is not a bad game either. I prefer the other one, but this one was a pretty good platformer as well.
Well, I didn't know the other one until later in life, being the Japanese.
Yeah, of course.
At
Yeah,
the time, when this was good, we finally got some Star Wars that wasn't horrible. I mean, really, the only other one that I enjoyed before this was the very first one.
I mean, that's cool. Don't get me wrong. Like that,
Yeah, I
kind of.
mean,
Yeah, but this part was annoying because you had to keep going. You know what it reminded me of? So Turtles, the first Turtles game, right? Remember when you're in the turtle van? You had to go.
Oh, I don't like
go to
that.
places?
You can't see where you're jumping.
Oh yeah, the whole.
He's fighting the Predator too. That's crazy. Picking up
Everything was very Mario-esque back then.
Except like Mario had like green mushrooms for extra lives, and this game he has severed Luke heads laying around.
Yeah, he's collecting busts. He's a collector. We didn't even know.
Yeah, very Metroid-like.
Yeah,
Which makes more sense. I think. I mean, he had a blaster on him, and he was walking around at the beginning of the movie. So
yeah.
but he had no balls, so he wouldn't do any of this.
I mean, it's just different little takes.
And you know what it kind of looks like? It almost looks like an episode 1 game. Like he's so tiny, he looks like a little Anakin.
Like a little lightsaber going on. Oh, look, and you get to drive them lane. That's cool. That's not too bad. I kind of like that. Huh. And then the Death Star, and then what comes at the end? What is this? The trash
The
compactor?
trash factory, that's what I was thinking.
Yep. So I guess the water starts to rise up as you keep going.
Oh, the little eyeball comes out. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Meg.
Huh.
Meg.
And then what is you're back in you're in the cockpit trying to shoot all the whatchamacalls, and then I'm assuming you get to okay, I was going to say you got to be in the X-Wing, right?
Yeah,
that makes sense. Now, is it a trench run or is it the same trench run from the other game?
Slower.
It is
much more manageable. It seems like it's a lot slower. Like you actually
it's not the
handle
same.
this one.
Holy shit, though, that looks tough as hell.
Yeah,
it does look a little bit more manageable, though. I'm not going to hold you.
It seems very frustrating.
There's no way you're beating this shit. Like, no.
Oh no! Damn, Chewie didn't even put Chewie on the stage.
No.
Yo, man, they be shitting on Chewie, man. That was disrespectful. And that was it.
Yeah. It was a good game. Especially compared to everything we got prior to it, right?
Right.
But I think the Japanese version was way better.
Yeah, I agree.
But again, I agree with you. We didn't know about it.
Oh shit, we got a couple more. We got a couple more, Ed.
Two more.
Shit. Oh, all right.
So a couple months later, now we get the Empire version.
Sean, you need this box too. You need
this one's good.
You need the first two. Those what were those first two? The first two Atari ones.
First Atari one.
And then you need this one and the last one. Damn. Oh, so good.
Yeah, this one's good.
So it's like this. It's like that last game, but now you actually have a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Running around Hoth.
It was almost identical.
We're not going to talk about the Game Boy version because that one was trash.
Oh, fucking up that Wampa. Look at him. I'm going to shoot you from the shelf.
Look at that. Oh my God. What the hell's wrong with it, though? It's just had a seizure and everything.
Yeah,
kind of cool, though.
The animation on the character looks great.
Yeah, look at his jump skills is tight.
Like the way his legs are moving, that looks good.
Yeah,
he's dumb fast.
Definitely like Ninja Gaiden. Like this was more Ninja Gaiden kind of speed.
He's getting his ass kicked though. He's taking a lot of damage.
Wait, can you get into the thing? Oh shit, he did. Need that. That was tough. Didn't know he could do that.
Oh, with the loop.
Yo, I didn't even know Games was doing all this kind of shit back then. I didn't even realize it now. Like, oh shit.
Lil's like, I've been telling you this for years.
No, man, this is what I play. Fuck your Helldivers and shit. I'm playing this.
Although you better shut up about Helldivers.
Yo, did he just get into an ATST? Shut up. Mother effer.
They're gonna take their shit.
What? How the hell did he get into an ATST though? Like it just was there?
Does it jump? No, it's like stuck by stairs. It's like, oh shit, it jumps. It's got hops.
You can control it like it's not. Oh, I like that. That's a little bonus for you. That's tough. Like it. Look, and you still the ATST. Fuck that. This game is tough. Look at it. Oh, that's Jedi. That's Luke and Dago.
Probably, yeah, he's got to be in the cave, right?
Yeah. Kind of cool. Although this game is kind of dope.
Yeah.
How much have you played this game? Have you played a lot of this game or no?
Yeah, different. You could activate different force power.
It's been a long time. I mean, I have it, but it's been a long time.
Oh man, this is really cool.
I don't think I ever got past Hoth on this one.
I mean, I don't think. Yeah, I mean, depends on how much you play.
That was the problem. There were so many good games.
Oh, is that Cloud City in this one?
There you go.
Look at the cloud. God, look at the turnaround on that. They put a lot of work into this one, man. But it's a little repetitive, but so what? It's kind of cool. Look at the moves. Look at Cloud City in the background. Respect.
Time Pilot.
Look at Luke. Now he's got what he got on.
Yeah, but this timing shit and you having to jump perfectly, you'd be so frustrated with this shit.
I think that's why I didn't get past Hoth.
Oh shit!
Boba Fett.
No way. They even give you Boba Fett is like a boss. That's tough. That's
You know
tough.
how big he is compared to Luke, though.
Oh, I know.
Like, the size difference is crazy.
It is ridiculous. That's crazy.
Man,
Okay.
I forgot how hard some of these games were.
Oh no, these are
All of these games, all of them
Oh,
back in the day were
so
so hard.
Look at that. Look at that. Everything was a damn trap. Everything you jumped over was a trap.
Like, oh, to get
You
out
got
of here,
time
now I
it
gotta
right.
go back up here.
You got to time it right. See if you can get those guys from up. Oh man, that's wild. Oh, I hate when the fucking hearts just fell through the goddamn ceiling. It's like you can't never get it.
Couldn't get them.
Fuckers. I hate that shit, dude. God.
So how did this one end?
I mean, you guys could
You
you guys
fight
could probably,
Vader, right?
you guys could probably download this on the Delta.
Yeah, I think I can. I think I have it already.
You gotta fight Vader. That has to be the way. Damn, look how big. Those are like Lord Helmet. Spaceballs. Turning into
Look how
Spaceballs
fast
again.
look how fast he goes.
Damn, he's throwing shit at you. He's throwing pipes and shit at you.
Oh, that's tight, though. I like that. Look at the fucking now.
Oh, look, Luke's going in. Fuck you, Dad.
Man, that's it. The end of the game. Oh, you got a little end bonus here.
The cutscenes. End credits.
What a cutscene! The force will be with you always. And then what happens? A little all too easy. Oh shit! They get you a little. Oh,
Oh my god.
What
They
the
gave him the fucking Saruman treatment from the Return of the King.
is within the rage you may fire at will, Commander. What the fuck? Is that a whole? Oh, they blew up. Well, they already had that already. That was just a cutscene.
Yeah, I think
Maybe it's just playing all the cutscenes or something.
Oh,
I
that's
think that's
cool.
what it's doing. It's playing the cutscenes.
Not bad though. This game is
pretty good.
along. It's pretty good, man. Digging it.
So I know we said 80s, but I think we went to 91. But
Yep.
you know,
That was the last
And
one.
this last game. Oop, there.
I never played this PC one.
Woo! Now
I
that's
don't-
another good cover. That's another good cover.
That's a good cover though, Steve. I kind of like it.
I think I played this but didn't have it. It was basically the PC version of the arcade game.
Yeah,
really.
That's all.
It's
That's
clean-
all it
it's
really
clean
It
was.
up.
looks better though.
yeah, because it's PC 10 years later.
Yeah.
So they were
Star
cleaned
Wars.
up.
What? What's it called?
This is the Attack of the
Attack
Death
on the
Star.
Death Star.
Attack,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah. But
Which
I
I think that
remember.
is the title of the first game. So pretty sure that's what it was.
It
in that
is.
article.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. I
It was
put
just an at-home version.
Mhm.
Which at that point, again, the PCs were more powerful 10 years later. So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I never played games on a PC like that.
the only game I played on a PC that I played a couple times was Ghostbusters on my Tandy computer system from Radio Shack.
Mm.
Terrible, fucking terrible game. I think that game turned me away from any PC gaming.
Well, I still don't have a gaming PC, and I never have. So I have never
I mean,
played it.
it don't look bad.
No,
Right.
it's
No.
not a bad game.
No, but it was just the same thing.
Kind of. I don't know. Looks a little different.
Some of those first shots.
Well, again, it's cleaned up.
Yeah.
You
it looks smooth.
When
too,
you're looking at Atari level graphics, or at that point, the arcade level graphics. I think they got to like 8-bit. Like here, you're more in the 16 to 32-bit era. Like this is probably similar to the Star Wars arcade game on the 32X, which we'll get to the next time we go through when we start going through our 90s games.
Okay.
And I've got that in box right over there as well.
Nice.
Mint inbox.
It's smoother. It looks better.
I felt you just
Oh yeah.
blurred it in my face. That's what I thought you just doing. Just like, ha ha. You, I got it, you don't. Ha ha ha, Sean.
Well, he has to. He can only do it about like one or two things.
You only get one.
Yeah,
All,
so
all I got. It's all I got.
I do love the little radar thing at the top over here. That's really cool. I like that.
Oh yeah,
this is tough, man. I
because
actually
it matches what the movies did. Remember, like that looks just like the movie.
Yep.
Stay on target. We're too close. Stay on target.
Look at that Death Star though. It's terrible. Like go back a little bit. Look at like that oblong shaped Death Star. Like it looked like a kid drew it with crayon.
Look at the Falcon.
Wireframe Falcon.
Jesus. Pew.
it's like A for effort, but
oh yeah.
Like,
I mean, again, if you really like the arcade game, this was finally your opportunity to play it at home.
That's the problem. It's so hard with current games and current graphics to go back and look at these and be like, oh my god, it's hard.
I mean, you saw that Star Wars for the Japanese Nintendo one. That one looked awesome. That trench run looked great.
Maybe it's just the polygon art that we don't like. It's kind of like Star Fox,
right.
The
first Star Fox wasn't great either with the polygon. Like, I didn't like it. I mean, I remember playing the hell out of it, but it was like I always remember looking at it, be like, I hate these triangles everywhere. Even Mario 64 for like I love it now more for the nostalgia, but like I remember first seeing it and I'm like, I do not like how this looks.
This is an ugly game.
Yeah, it was. But again, they grow on you, and then like after the first of that systems generation comes out, the developers know what to do with it, and then they start like giving us games like Donkey Kong 64, which was like phenomenal. Conker's Bad Fur Day when you're looking at 64 type games, or even if you look at games on like the Sega Dreamcast, like from the first releases of the games to like later on, they look more cinematic. Even now. Like you look at the PS5 games and from the first run.
Cinematic, like they talk about cinematic, the newest Star Wars game. I know it's gonna be a while before we get there. But Jedi Survivor, good lord.
Yeah, Steve, you just beat it too. You enjoyed it. Glad you enjoyed it.
So all right. I think that's it for 80s Star Wars games.
Yeah, I enjoyed going down this memory lane because I did not realize.
I'm not joking. We might have to break down the 90s into two parts. So
if we can do it in two, there was. I mean,
the
very next one in line is
get
good
into the aughts.
Of Justin.
Sorry, the which one?
The very next one in line starts with the Super Star Wars.
Oh,
and they were fantastic.
I know.
So I don't have Super Star Wars, but I have Super Empire Strikes Back and Super Return of the Jedi.
So good.
I swore I thought at one time you were going to give me those, but then I realized that was not going to happen.
But then you said you're like, I'm getting rid of all my video game stuff. So
you just like, you know what, fuck Sean.
You know what, I'm just going to keep this.
You see, Steve, that's what he's doing.
And this one too.
He'll hold it until you get tired of it, and you're never going to want it again. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But when you get into the aughts, though, that's like when you start getting into all those early Xbox games, Jedi Academy.
Yeah,
it gets deep.
Yeah,
and there was just a ton that came out around there too. So,
right.
And then all the PC games.
Yeah,
there's so many. It's like crazy. But that's for another day.
Next week. It's next week. So we're
gonna get through what we can.
Yeah, we're gonna get through as much as we can. It'll probably be 2 parts, but we have this week, next week, the week after, then we had Acolyte. So we got to fill some time and fill some holes.
Oh man, I'm gonna be on here a lot then.
Well,
all right.
Well, shit. I mean, I appreciate you coming on, brother. Shit, I enjoy another party coming in. And
I didn't I didn't ask her anything. I'm just like,
do you have to ask?
Yeah, you don't have to.
I got the keys, baby. Try to keep me out.
But yeah, we said it all. I appreciate you guys for coming in. This is Sean.
This is Lil.
This is Steve.
And this is Ed.
And may the force be with you
always.
Okay.